This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and what I have for you today is an Ingersoll 6-lever padlock with a really interesting core design. Some time ago, in video 938, I featured an older, beat-up version of this lock. Unfortunately, I was not able to show you the mechanism, because removing the core requires first removing the shackle, and removing the shackle requires the removal of a tiny little pin that would be right down that hole. And unfortunately, it almost always corrodes in place. But I just picked up this one. It was brand new in its original packaging, and I was able to get that pin out with some difficulty. So I can finally show you the mechanism, but first we need to see what it takes to pick this open. I'm going to use top of the keyway tension with a 50 thousandths thick pry bar and a standard hook in 18 thousandths. Now there's 6 levers, 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom. Let's start on the top. Nothing on 1. Nothing on 2, click out of 3, moving down to the bottom, click on 1, click on 2, nothing on 3, nothing on 1, click on 2, nothing on 3, another click on 1, moving back to the bottom, click on 2, nothing on 3. Seems like we're getting multiple clicks out of several of these locks, or several of these levers, I should say. Just got to click on 2. Nothing on 1, 2, 3 is binding down below, and we got this open. As I said, I've already removed the pin, so that shackle comes completely out. Now we can remove the 2 screws that hold the core in place. Now there's something I really like about this design, and that is you can't remove the core even if you take this bottom plate off if it's in the locked position. So I'm going to take the key and make sure I get this in the correct position so we can actually remove this. Okay, we got it out. You can see the core with the integrated actuator on the back. If we look on the inside, we can see those 6 levers. They all have their gates lined up, and if I remove the key, the gates no longer line up. When they are lined up, this fence will drop into the gate, and that will allow the core to turn. If that fence is not in the gate, it will be stuck in this little notch, and the core cannot turn. Now, one interesting feature is this O-ring we see around the outside. During picking, that provides a significant amount of drag on the core and makes picking significantly harder. Now I should note that there's also a 10-lever version of this lock. In fact, it was used by the US military back in the 1970s. That lock has a really interesting story behind it that I discussed in video 687, and I'll link that below. But that's all I have for you today. If you do have any questions or comments about this, please put them below. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe. And as always, have a nice day. Thank you.